Hi guys, I hope you have gone through all my previous videos, and if you have liked it, please subscribe my channel. So I have not given any name to my channel, you can also suggest the name. So moving further, I'm sure how many of us have seen the dream to become CM in one or other time in our life. And probably after watching that charismatic movie Nayak, we all wanted to become that CM and to create a positive change around us instantly. But before that, let's we understand how one can become CM. What is their appointment? What is their tenure? What are their power? So let's learn the chapter number 27 of Lakshmikant, Chief Minister. Article 163 to Article 167 mention about the CM's tenure, their appointment, their resignation, their relation with the different entities. So as we know, governor is the head of the state and chief minister is the head of the government. So we should understand how the appointment of the CM done. Under this appointment session, we need to know that Article 164 mention about the appointment of the chief minister. But Constitution has not given any procedure regarding the appointment of the CM. So what does Article 164 talks about? It simply says that the governor can appoint the chief minister. As on the same line, Article 75 says that Prime Minister get appointed by the President. Remember that Article 75 and Article 164 with respect to the state and Article 75 with respect to the central government. So under this appointment, we need to remember four different points. One first point where it talks about the leader of the majority party become the chief minister of that state. Take an example. In 2014, there was an election when BJP was in the power and the leader of the BJP in the state legislative assembly was the Mr. Devendra Fadnavis and he became the CM who was appointed by the governor. I'll repeat the statement again. In the first condition, whoever be the leader of the majority party, that leader get appointed as a chief minister by the governor. In the 2014 election, in the Maharashtra State Legislative Assembly, the Mr. Devendra Fadnavis was the party was in the majority. BJP was in the majority. That's why Mr. Devendra Fadnavis was appointed as the chief minister by the governor. I hope you made it clear. Now, in the second condition, which was very prominent example, got happened in 2019 State Legislative Assemblies scenario. In the second condition, if there is a coalition, presently in 2019 election into the Maharashtra State Legislative Assembly, there was a coalition between different parties like Shiv Sena was there, NCP was there, BJP was there, and also independent charges ministries was also there. So from this party, the coalition was framed and Mr. Uddhav Thackeray got as elected as appointed by the governor as a chief minister. Now, what you need to remember in the prelims perspective is that whoever be the member is elected or get appointed as a chief minister by the governor from the coalition, he have to seek the vote of confidence within 1 month in the state legislative assembly. I'll repeat the statement again. Whoever will become the chief minister from the coalition government, that particular minister have to seek the vote of confidence within 1 month in the state legislative assembly. Here the word you need to remember is the 1 month. Now the third condition is when there is a death of the present chief minister. What will be the condition? Same like the prime minister. Now here governor does not have any power to appoint anyone as a chief minister. In this condition, whoever be the ruling party has the leader of that ruling party or that particular ruling party appoint themselves the leader as in chief minister. And now here they have to prove the majority within the reasonable time. Here word need to remember is a reasonable time. Constitution has not mentioned any particular month or day or time within which they have to prove their majority. Constitution just says the reasonable time. That reasonable time may be 1 month or maybe 1 year as well. So remember, when there is a death, that particular party will appoint the leader from their side. Governor does not have any power. In the fourth condition, as our wish was, we wanted to become a CM. Yes, you and me also can become CM. But before that, we have to get or to seek the membership from any of the house of that particular state assembly. Example, If you wanted to become a CM, then you have to become a first member from the state legislative assembly or state legislative council. Even though you become a CM before even seeking that membership from that particular house. But within 6 months, once you get appointed as a CM, within 6 months, you should get membership from that particular house. I hope you are able to understand. Here with the prelims perspective, you need to remember the month 6 months. If you want to become a CM of that particular state, you have to seek the membership from that particular house within 6 months. Example, right now, today at this moment also, or today at this time also, I can become a CM. Yes, governor can appoint me as a CM, but I have to seek membership from any of the house, maybe from the state legislative assembly or maybe from state legislative council within a 6 month. Remember, I hope you are understanding it. So in this point itself, I have mentioned that if you wanted to become CM, not essentially you are to be seek the membership from the state legislative assembly. The member, those are from state legislative council, can also become the CM as of like a central government, where I have mentioned that even Rajya Sabha member can also get elected as the prime minister. A very prominent example was Manmohan Singh. I hope you are able to understand it. So the next topic is the oath. Who gives oath to the chief minister? Of course, the governor gives oath. So what are these terms that he says while taking the oath? First and foremost is that I will bear the true faith towards the constitution. Second is I uphold the nation's sovereignty and integrity. Third thing is that I will faithfully discharge my duty without fear and favor. If you want to revise and to know about it, please go through the precedent chapter or precedent video that I have made it and understand what is the difference between the oath terminologies of the prime minister, chief minister, as well as with the president. This will be a great revision for you. Moving further, the terms of the mention about the chief minister. Now here, the term is not mentioned or fixed by the constitution, same like a chief minister, same like a prime minister. Here, the term of this chief minister depends on the pleasure of the governor. It simply means what the 2019 scenario happened in Maharashtra. Here, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis got elected as a chief minister, or maybe he appointed by the governor as a chief minister, but he could not able to prove his majority in the houses. And if he is not able to prove his majority or does not get majority support, then he have to resign. Now over here, governor takes all thing in his hand and he dismisses that particular chief minister. Take a simple example. If you have 100 students class and your class teacher appoint somebody as a monitor, then to become or to continue his monitorship, he have to seek majority from the 100 members class. So majority means more than 51 members or the 51 students. If more than 51 students are actually saying yes, we want that particular person as a monitor of my class, then he can continue his term for 5 years as a monitor. But if he could not able to seek the majority from that particular class, then he have to resign or he can get dismissed by the class teacher. I hope I am able to make it clear. Moving further, the salary. The salary of the chief minister is decided by the state legislature itself. It is not given by the parliament. I hope you understand it. Now the very important part is the power and the function of the chief minister. Here, if you able to recall the previous chapter of our prime minister, the article 74 and article 78 was very important. For that matter, if you want to revise it really well, pause my video, take one pen and paper and write down what is the article 74 and what is article 78. If you understood this and article 78 and 74, you will definitely able to understand the article 163 and article 167 from the chief minister chapter. Okay, moving further, this power. First, we have to understand the relation between the chief minister with the state legislative assembly, the relation between chief minister and the council of minister, and relation between chief minister and the governor. Let's move further. First, power, which defines the relation between the chief minister and the state legislative assemblies. As we know, the state legislative assembly wins actually the summons or prorogation done by the governor. but which is said by the chief minister to governor. Chief minister does not by himself prorogue the session or summon it. He will ask to governor to do so. Then dissolution of the state legislative assembly is also done by the governor by recommendation from the chief minister. And third is that whatever government policies are there, he is actually announced on the platform of the state legislative assembly by the chief minister. Moving further, the relation between Council of Minister and the Chief Minister. As we know, under Article 74, which specifically mentioned that Council of Minister is headed by the Prime Minister. On the same line, Article 163 mentions about or the talk about the relation between Council of Minister and Chief Minister. Here, we should know that Council of Minister is headed by Chief Minister. Chief Minister himself decides which portfolio has to be distributed between that particular ministries. Also, Chief Minister himself can reshuffle the portfolios. Also, we know that he asks to particular minister to give resignation, or if not that possible, he asks to governor to dismiss that particular minister from that house. Also, he preside the Council of Ministers meeting. And the last power of this the relation of this chief minister to the Council of Minister is that if chief minister resign from his office, the whole Council of Minister itself get dissolved. I hope you are able to understand it. Moving further, the last important power with respect to the governor. Now, Article 167 talks about the relation between Council of Minister headed by Chief Minister and the governor. Here, it is very important to Chief Minister to communicate whatever decisions they have taken in the Council of Minister to the governor. So here, this Chief Minister actually connect the governor and Council of Minister. I hope you are able to understand. Also, over there in that particular power itself, Chief Minister asks governor to appoint the state election commissioner or state public service commissioner, like in perspective of Maharashtra it is MPSC, also the Advocate General of State. All of them are appointed by governor, but which is asked by the chief minister to governor to do so. Last power of the chief minister is that he is the vice chairman of the zonal council. There is a very important chapter, zonal council. I am going to complete it later on. But remember, there is a zonal council for development of that particular zone, like western zone, eastern zone. So home minister, remember this is very important keyword which has already asked by UPSC. Home minister preside the meetings of the zonal council for overall India, and that respective chief minister of that particular state are the vice chairman of that zonal council. Again, moving further, the member of interstate council is also the interstate council membership is also presided by the chief minister, but prime minister is the head or the chairman of this interstate council. On the same line, NDC. I hope you are able to understand this chapter. This is very sweet but very simple chapter, and within like 10-15 minutes you can revise it. I'll revise it again within 2 minutes. We have very important article 167 to article 163 to 167, which talks about the chief minister. We also learned that appointment under article 163. Constitution does not prescribe any procedure to appoint the chief minister, but governor appoint the chief minister through the following 4 ways. We already gone through them. Now then we learn about who gives the oath, what is their tenure, who decides the salary, also the power of the chief minister with respect to the state legislature, council of minister in article 163, and with the governor under article 167. Also we learn that vice chairmanship can be presided by the in the zonal council by chief minister, and zonal council's president or the chairman is the home minister. I hope till this point you must have understood. Please go through this chapter, Chief Minister. I wish you all the best. Thank you.